A teenager has described how his friend, killed alongside 4 teenagers in a car crash, begged him for help. Arpad Kore and Bartosz Bortniczak, both 18, and Jordanna Goodwin, Megan Storey, and Blake Cairns, all 16, died in the 2-car crash near Conisbrough. Jonathan Earp was in a car ahead of the Toyota Corolla at the time of the crash on November 15. He said when he got to the car all the teenagers except his friend Arpad Kore were unconscious. He was screaming out in pain and begging me not to leave him, Mr. Earp told Doncaster Coroners Court. He said he was unable to open the car doors and held his friend's hand until the emergency services arrived. Not racing. The 5 teenagers died after their car collided head-on with a grey Seat Leon on the A630. Mr. Earp said he and the driver of the Vauxhall Corsa he was in had met up with the 5 teenagers earlier in the evening in the Balby area of Doncaster. Both cars had then set off in foggy conditions towards Conisbrough, but Mr. Earp denied the cars had been racing each other. A witness, Michael Staton, had earlier said in a statement the cars had been revving their engines. It was obvious they were racing each other away from the lights, he said. Mr. Earp said the 2 vehicles had never been side by side. Gary Ward, 45, who was driving the Seat Leon and was injured in the collision, said the Toyota had appeared ahead of him and was sideways across the road. It wasn't there 1 minute and the car was there the next, he said. The mother of Bartosz Bortniczak, who was driving the Toyota, said in a statement her son had passed his test 6 months prior to the crash. Agnieszka Bortniczak said when he had left that evening he was his usual, cheerful, happy self. The inquest continues.